Lesson 3. Daydreaming. Introduction. Some people live in the worlds of dreams. They are not practical, but being practical is necessary to be successful in life. Dreaming is not bad, but daydreaming leads a person towards inaction, towards failure. This story teaches us to convert our dreams into action. Ramu Das lived in his humble dwelling with his wife, Mrs. Das. Their only child dropped early out of school to help his father fill the family coffers. The Das family sustained from hand-to-mouth existence and gradually began to dream of a better life, of a wealthier life. Dreaming became so inherent in their bed every night that it continued in the morning. They would discuss their dream, and the best won an extra chapati for dinner. Daydreaming, night dreaming, more dreaming was their philosophy. Life revolved around dreaming, and very little was worked upon achieving the dream, towards achieving a little more wealth, to sweat from the brow and feed their cows. Once Mr. Das said, "I will start planting vegetables in our garden tomorrow. There will be all types of vegetables available in our vegetable garden. All our neighbors will come to us to buy vegetables. Then money will start pouring in and we will become rich." Inspired, Mrs. Das added, "I will cut vegetables and slice them too, and charge a bit higher for the sliced vegetables." Sooner said than done. Mr. Das took the spade and dug up the entire backyard. He unearthed the entire ground and stormed off to buy seeds for the vegetables, only to realize, "Oh, I do not have any money to buy them. Why didn't I think it before digging the backyard?" Sulking, he sat in a corner and left rats and stray dogs find a home in the ruined backyard. And so on went the dreaming paradise of the Das family, until one day a neighbor's son, Shyam, who had returned from the city, heard about the Das family. Shocked by their life, he wondered how to bring the Das family out of their surreal world. He met them at the tea stall and worked his way to being invited home by them. The thatched roof and the cow-caked walls were not very welcoming, but Shyam battled the stench, for he had come with a purpose. He realized what a simple life Das family had, that Mr. Das was far behind his peers who had all progressed. Mr. Das had spun into the laughing stock of the village with his dreaming feature characteristic, and it had to stop. Occupied in his thoughts, Shyam had barely spoken that Mr. and Mrs. Das began telling him about their dreams of getting rich. Soon they had a new dream. At that spur of the moment, Mr. Das said, "I could sell the milk of our cows, go door to door or directly to the village market and make money out of it." Then, after taking a little pause, he continued, "Every day I will give my cows more to eat so that they will give me more milk, and I will reap more money." Now Mrs. Das took her turn. "I can go give some milk to my sister." "No, you will not," said Mr. Das. "I cannot let anyone have a share of my profits. I will break all the pots in the house so that you will not have any pot to carry milk to your sister." Saying this, he began breaking all the pots, leaving terrified Shyam in the midst. Instantly, Shyam began beating the cows outside. "What are you doing?" asked Mr. and Mrs. Das. "Why are you beating the cows?" "Well, your cows will want more food to give more milk, and they will eat my garden plants. So I'm beating them up even before they can do that," Shyam said in anger. Then suddenly it dawned on the Das family's critical mistake. No milk, yet the pots were broken. No milk, yet they were dreaming. They looked up to Shyam and Mrs. Das said, "Maybe God has sent you so that we learn a lesson for life." From that day on, daydreaming was shunned, and hard work was plugged in by Mr. Das and his family.
Exercise.